Welcome to Dutch Oven Series episode 5. So today we are making soya chunk and gobi. You must have seen aloo gobi a lot, but this is going to be a little different than aloo gobi, and it is also being made in a Dutch oven. So it will also taste a little different. So let's get started with the recipe. So I took a large cauliflower and cut into small pieces, which I added to our Dutch oven. This is where the cooking, the prepping, and the serving happens. I soaked 1 cup of soya chunk with some warm water for half an hour, and then I added some olive oil and salt. Now we're going to mix them very well. Did you know 100 grams of soya chunk has 35 to 50 grams of protein? I didn't know that until I find it on the box when I was looking at the nutrition value. I know soya chunk is high in protein, but I didn't know this much protein. Come on, then this is going to be a very good source of protein. But at the same time, I heard soya chunk has some side effects which I'm not very sure about. But if you know any side effect of eating too much soya chunk, please let me know in the comment below. So now our mixing is done. We are going to put it in the oven. It will be lid open. Temperature remains 350 degrees and it will be there for 20 minutes. And we're going to mix it in between just to ensure it is cooked from every side. And now that this is cooked, we are going to take it out in a pot. The entire cooking will be done in 3 steps, but everything will happen in this Dutch oven. The cauliflower and the soya chunks are 80% cooked, but we are going to keep it aside and we are going to make the masala now. So in the same pan, I added 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 chopped onion. So these are finely chopped onion, 1 tablespoon garlic and ginger paste, whole spices like bay leaf, cardamom, cumin, and cloves and cinnamon stick, salt as per taste. Now I'm adding 1 tablespoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala, chili and turmeric. Chili, I added Kashmiri red chili as well as hot chili together, almost 1 tablespoon. And now 1 tablespoon tomato paste. Now we're going to mix all the spices together. So now the spices are very dry, so just to ensure they are not burning, we're going to add 1/3 cup of water. After adding the water, we are going to give it a final mix. I'm using minimum oil to cook this dish. That's why I'm adding some water just to ensure that the spices don't get burned when they're cooking in the pot. But you can use more oil if you want to. And now I will cover and leave it in the oven for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, you can see the spices are cooked. You will not see the oil floating on top because we have used very little oil. But as long as our spices are cooked, they are not smelling raw, so which is fine. Now we are going to introduce our pre-cooked cauliflower and soya chunks. So the cauliflower is really soft, so we have to mix them very gently. And if you want to keep this dish dry, then no need to add any water. Just you can put it in the oven for another 10 minutes, lid open or lid closed, and then you can directly serve it. But I wanted a little juice, so I added 1 cup boiling water. Boiling water will not interrupt the cooking process. It will also retain its taste and color. So always try to add boiled water in your cooking. That's when you can retain the nice color and the taste in your cooking. So now I'll cover it and leave it in the oven for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, my gobi and soya chunk is ready. It's very juicy and very soft. You can see how the chunks are bouncing and the gobi is also very nicely cooked. So this is an amazing recipe. You can try with some roti or rice. If you like the dry version, then don't add any water, and if you like it juicy like me, just add 1 cup or half cup of water. That'll be enough. So our gobi and soya chunk is ready. As I mentioned earlier, this recipe has a high amount of protein and it's very simple. I used minimum oil. I'm not sure about the look, but I'm sure if you make this recipe following all the instruction, you will fall in love with it. Hope you like this video. Give it a like and don't forget to follow and subscribe. Thank you.